Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 4, The Lost and Damned. I'm the Mysterious JG, hoping I am not myself lost and damned, but I suppose we'll all sort that sort of thing out in the long run. So last time, guys stepped away from this video for a week, or this game for a week. I think the last story mission I remember doing is, helping Senator Claghorn there get his allies away from the prison bus by escaping on a prison bus. But I was curious about his the dirty laundry. Stubbs' dirty laundry is the name of the mission on the mission tree, and it's a thing where you call him on the phone and he gives you different missions to do, and it's optional. Similar to how you do drug delivery missions for little Jacob, that's optional. You can do these steal cars for Brucey, it's optional. But I looked it up, and it does seem like the bike stealing missions are a little different. Like, they're kind of unique each time, so they might be fun to do. But the stuff, like, I think we got to do at least one or two of these Tubbs dirty laundry missions, because it seems like they're close to being full-on missions. They're just not worked into the story at all. Now, Billy is saying, well, you're an asshole. You're not here to help us make this important decision for the gang. What are you out doing fucking around? Even though we were doing stuff for Tubbs, a guy that Billy put us in touch with. But I think for me, let's give Billy some ammunition the next time he wants to call us an ass. And ignore him for a while and go do these Stubbs missions, rather. Let's check these out and ignore Billy as long as we can, just to give him a little more credence.
Can you give him a big fuck off from me while you got him?
I sure will, sport. Old bastard just got to shut up for a second first. Listen, I need you to deal with an old friend of mine. He's meeting an intern at the Superstar Cafe in Lancaster.
First it's family, now it's friends. You're not a good guy to get close to, Stubbs.
Oh, but we're going to become good friends.
One thing, but I always honor a business agreement. Yes, Mr. Mayor. Huge proponent of change. Always have been.
Alright, so we're going to go to Superstar Cafe, where we will learn that Superstar is not like other superstars. One of the PS2 SmackDown games brought in, like the SmackDown game series from like Titus Jukes, whatever they were called, Jukes Entertainment. Oh man, Bobo and I, some of our favorite memories were playing those games. The PS1 game had an ongoing story mode that was a lot of fun, but there's no voice acting. It's just all text on screen as far as there being an unfolding story. And then the PS2 didn't really do story mode very well at all, but the voice acting of the commentary, mostly this collection of exhibition matches without story behind them, still ended up being a lot of fun. And this would be the days where they would like record dialogue and they would just drop in a character name, like be like Triple H with a devastating move. Stone Cold Steve Austin interrupted the match. But our favorite would be when you're using created characters, they would give you like a handful of just things that they would record the commentators saying. So a big one for us was always hearing Superstar is different from other superstars. Because the name being dropped in was Superstar, but the phrase, the pre-baked phrase that they would just throw a name into was, is different from other superstars. So, always a lot of fun. The fans all fear Monster, etc., etc., etc. So we're going to Superstar Cafe. I immediately think that Superstar Cafe is different from other Superstar Cafes. So as far as I know, we're just going to the Superstar Cafe to kill somebody. I haven't read up on these missions. Like, I don't know if there's a strategy we should follow. Are they going to have bodyguards? Actually, I should say, I mean, is the brief even giving us any real hints here? Just go to the Superstar Cafe. Okay. Take out the target. All right.
I can't your generation, you expect everything to come to you at once. You're not used to the hard work.
But I've been working 12-hour days on a 6-month unpaid internship.
With the
You kids are rewarded
back free
for
top.
mediocrity. You're given trophies for tying your shoes. You need to be weaned.
Uh-huh.
But I write your speeches, Mr. Congressman.
Yeah, like,
must be
I'm
doing
kind of used to this, this approach to
Really want to
rich people who, you know, went to private,
I've got some
super
extracurricular
expensive
work
schools, talking about how the young generation isn't willing to work to get to the top.
Majestic. I'll show you what hard work really is. And don't use my credit card.
Oh, he's got a bunch of bodyguards, but I think I'm just gonna scoot. Oh, I guess I'm the dine and dash killer in this game. Well, there you go. That was fun. We just got a quick glimpse of was he a senator? Yeah, he was a senator. A senator who's like telling this girl, "Oh, I mean, you got like unpaid internship, writing his speeches for 6 months." Like they're exaggerating a bit, but the notion of well, if you want a raise, I mean, you can come to a fancy hotel and suck my cock. Pardon my French. That's what the guy was saying. Okay, if you're in the audience and I've been a little salty recently, life events and all, but yeah, that's what the guy's saying, and we shot him in the fucking head because fuck him.
How are we doing?
I'm doing okay. You are down one good friend to the horrors of gangland violence. I'd make it a campaign issue if I were you.
Appreciate the tip, but I think I'll stick to terrorism, the economy, and the environment. Much more fashionable and voter friendly.
Well, but you know what? I felt heard there. He didn't accept my advice, but I felt heard, and I feel closer and closer to Tubbs. He just seems like a good guy. Anyway, thanks to the power of autosave and the fact that that was a fairly quick. So yeah, it took some damage heading out of there. Wouldn't have been a good situation to be in without armor. And it did seem like there was a noticeable number of guys wearing suits standing stock still outside. But I could have gotten fancy and walked farther away and used a sniper rifle or something. I could have fought my way out. It did seem like the right answer was just run. Just act like the Wyatt family had cornered you, and like whatever the Wyatt family is about now. I don't know. I haven't watched WWE in a long time, but it used to be that Bray Wyatt would say, "Run." Now I think there's like a clown man named Mr. Howdy. I kind of have lost track. There's some body armor. I think we're doing all right on ammo for most of our wappets. Yeah, we got the full up on carbine. And I don't know, I don't know if we can even buy sniper rifle or sawed-off shotgun ammo from this guy. The combat shot. Somebody was talking to me a little bit. Somebody had, in the comment section was talking a little bit about the difference between the combat shotgun and whatever other wappets. It seemed to me like the sawed-off is like cheaper, but damn, it's effective. Like I don't know if it does less damage. There's different number of rounds a shot. Like the combat shotgun, I hadn't found it as set. Oh, you know what the big difference is? You can fire the sawed off from a motorbike, which really makes it the Johnny Klebitz. Oh, I feel bad. Like I should know the main character's name. I feel like it's kind of vaguely anti-Semitic that I don't know his name, but I mean, yeah, that's Johnny's weapon for sure. Let's steal a bike for Angus. Let's just do a little bit of this miscellaneous nonsense.
There's too many assholes in this city on bikes, my man. Which one can I deprive of his ride?
How about that? You just keep knocking them out, and you know what? We got another bike lined up. It's outside the Triangle Club in Bohan. Just bring it back to the house, okay?
It's yours.
Oh, we have, apparently we have calculating route. We have, nav system on this thing. Triangle Club and Bohan. Well, I could be farther away. So that's alright. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna... I want to get as much out of this DLC as I can, because it's kind of cool. I'm sort of slowly getting into the groove of Johnny as a character. He's not this fantastic character. We don't know a whole lot about his backstory, but I'm enjoying it. They took the main thing that would make me kind of uncomfortable role-playing in a video game as a biker guy. And, I mean, maybe it's ham-fisted. I think it's kind of brilliant. They're just like, well, let's have him be Jewish and have him have, like, African-American friends in the gang and make a point of the fact that one of their rivals are a bunch of, like, racist guys who represent the thing about biker gangs that JG would be a little with. Yeah, like, they're letting us enjoy all the good stuff about biker gangs and not sweat any of the bad. And I'm into it. I'm having fun with this. The guy that we did those few missions with, who went and, like, slapped the donut out of the cop's hands, I'm getting a little sense of his personality, and it's fun. The other guys we're supposed to be friends with are a little generic. Yeah, we're not... It's like, I have less of a sense of who these people are than I did in The Warriors. Where, honestly, they did more to give them distinct personalities than the movie of The Warriors did, for the most part. But, and I did get off on the wrong... Never figured that out, that fucking shit. Alright, well, let's... We can still do this. We just go here. I think we still end up in the right way. Okay. Yeah, like, I want to spend a little time living in this world, so let's make Billy wait, because Billy's a douchebag.
No matter if it's go fuck yourself Fridays or maim your mom Mondays, one thing stays the same. Commercial breaks.
What happened to your yellow Porsche, Nico? I happen to know you live here for some reason. I do appreciate the fact that Nico appears in the story, but like that's it. Like when we come across Johnny, Johnny shows up in Johnny's story. There's not like it's not really, if you miss Nico and you want more time with Nico, this is not really going to give it to you. There's a mission I had, its existence was kind of spoiled for me, where we might spend a little time around the characters from Nico's story, who wouldn't necessarily tell Nico in detail about everything that happened. So that'll be a thing. Sadly, it's not Little Jacob I'm thinking of. We don't have a mission that's going to involve Little Jacob. Unless there is that I haven't had spoiled yet. That would be cool. This is really it. I'm just stealing this bike, huh?
Yeah, eat my shit.
I'm sorry? Pardon me?
Your move, pal. Somebody's got it in.
Okay, you didn't have to jump into that. She did not need to jump into that. That guy told us to eat his shit, so I decided to kill him because it seems like Johnny would sort of do that. Oh, interesting. Cop car running into a little trouble here. Does seem like pretty aggressive music that's playing. Problem is I don't feel that comfortable making really tight turns on the motorbike because it's so easy to wipe out. And that's the best way to lose cops in this game. It's like an unexpected tight turn. And I'm about to run right into a bunch of cops that are searching for me. That's... Okay, well, they haven't found me, so that's good. I've kind of lost them. I'm not outside of their search radius, but I sort of lost them. This is actually working out well. I really wish there was more places to save the game in this DLC. You only get the one safe house. Again, spoilered for me is that there's a second safe house that will open up for the post game. Fuck. Oh, perfect. Big, like I was outside of the search range, but the cops were just like right ahead of me. But like, nope, it was at exactly the right moment apparently for them to forget that they cared about me. I feel bad about having killed that stripper. 2023, Mysterious JG. Put that on my profile page. I feel bad about having killed that stripper, the Mysterious JG. No, but I feel bad in-game here that we killed that stripper because she just like put her dukes up and started approaching us to attack. I guess I should have backed off, but after that experience near the end of the GTA4 vanilla play where I had a gun with Nico and the guy with a knife just like kept murdering me because I couldn't get far enough away to pull up and aim a gun at him. And it's like, no, I got a gun and you're coming at me. I'm going to shoot. I could have just like walked away. It would have been fine, but or if I wanted to be a tough guy, I probably could have just like punched her once or twice and then walked away to be, you know, just to get the full misogyny across. But no, she I don't know if this is within the stripper code, but the fact that like she was willing to throw down and fight to the death over the guy that she was well, I mean, they were standing right outside of the club. Maybe she was his girlfriend and she was still dressed up for work, but chatting with him right before, right after her shift. You know, while standing right outside with no shirt on, wearing pasties, which is not really, to my knowledge, my limited knowledge of strip clubs and how strippers conduct themselves. You probably are not wandering around outside with, you know, pasties on and no shirt. I guess you might have your pasties on outside, but how am I going to know if you have a shirt on over them? Hey, let's talk about pasties some more. Let's have that be the ongoing background topic. I guess the plan to do these side missions, since they don't have, they're not full-fledged missions, and they don't have a ton of like voice acting and story connected to them, but they are unique enough that it might be fun to do them on camera. I feel like we should. I feel like I'm having fun with it. But that being said, what am I getting at here? Oh. If, like, every time we do one of the bike missions, we have to take the bike back to the hideout, we might as well just throw down a manual save after, you know, if we alternate between Stubbs missions and Angus missions, we might as well just manually save after each Angus mission, because it sort of works out. It does seem like the Stubbs missions might get more difficult than the Angus missions more quickly. If we're going around assassinating political figures with bodyguards. Although the Angus missions could get quite difficult. Like, they could have us stealing a bike from the Angels of Death and have a bunch of dudes guarding it. That's certainly possible. Thing that could happen in a future mission. Not going to try to second guess it. I don't have a lot of information on where these go, except I don't think there's a lot of Stubbs missions in number. It's one of the reasons I was willing to sort of check them out. Let's see if we can get back into the hideout without inadvertently triggering the mission, which we can, and we're going to do.
Hell Fury delivered, my brother.
Brother man, we're gonna get paid. Don't get too fucked up.
Why did the game suddenly... My screen is suddenly looking really, grainy. Oh, Brian? I don't want to talk to him. Yeah, I think he might call me during some missions or something, which is why he has a number program, but I can't imagine we ever want to talk to him.
I'm busy being abused by the wife.
Alright, I've gotten too much free Woppets from him according to the game. So we won't get any more free Woppets right this moment. For quick online game options. Liberty City Choppers. So I'm sure that Billy's dialogue when we first go to this mission is going to be, "Where the fuck you been, Johnny?" And I'm like, you know what? We're gonna, if he's gonna give us a bunch of shit, we might as well earn it by blowing his ass off, because I feel like that's what Johnny would do. Like, you know, passive aggressively battling Billy by taking his time responding to orders. Stubbs is my buddy now. He's my friend. Let's see if we can just chat with him.
Congressman Stubbs can...
No. Let's assume we're going to one of the other islands.
You lost it, Stubbs? What are you talking about?
Johnny, sorry. Thought you were my broker, mate. These markets. Oh, boy, I'm getting raped. Not felt like this since junior high school. Anyway.
I used to get raped a lot. I guess that's the joke.
Contributed to the reason Paul's back meltdown. Been arrested by an FIB task force. To liberate her from an alleyway off Patello in Virtue. She needs to enjoy her bonus $500,000 in peace.
Well, who says campaign donations don't buy you anything? I'm on it, Stubbs.
When the blue chips are down. Oh, we're actually really close to this one. Wow! We're really close. It's like a very special episode of Johnny Kleppett's Biker Man. He's... Well, what's actually happening here? Okay, we can't just... I don't think we're just fighting or running past this. There's a lot of guys trying to shoot us right now. FIB task force and all.
You're surrounded. Throw down your weapon. Desist at once.
Can't shoot her. Yeah, I don't see an easy way to do this, but we uncuff her. Okay, never mind. It has to be in the car. I thought maybe we could escape on a bike, but it's in the car.
My helicopter's waiting at the Alderney City Heliport.
Step out of the car, please.
This is an interesting mission. Okay, this isn't the way they suggested we flee, so let's do a UE. Yeah.
Buckle up, lady. Looks like you're real popular with this city's regulating forces.
Firstly, no one calls me lady without having at least 1 zero dot from their annual salary.
Ha! I haven't had an annual salary since I license plates for a year in the joint. You might consider that as a new career option.
Brr.
Not if you do your job, I won't.
Good point.
How do you sleep at night?
Prescription meds, vodka tonics,
Her.
modeling junior analysts who think they can fuck their way to a partnership. You?
Too much information, sister. Mine was a moral question, not a practical one.
When the
Okay. Oh, her. Well, that's not good. It's the top of the. We're trying to get to. I don't know how to get up there, but.
cops and smoking meth tells you to atone. You know you've been a bad girl.
Wow, that cop really wanted to stop us. She has a powerful car. I am impressed with the car that this lady's driving. What I don't know is how the hell to get to where we're supposed to be going to. It's a helipad. Oh, it's right there. I sure hope this is one of those I lose the wanted level. Yeah, don't take your time, lady. Get going.
Pass me by Bittersweet and get me to the yacht. Pronto, come on!
You're welcome. Is my wanted level going to just disappear, or do I have to get out of here alive? But yeah, no, he's right. This is somebody. It seems like Stubbs could have just let her go, and Stubbs is taking care of his own. He takes care of his own. I guess maybe she had information that would have taken him down, but it did seem like here's a thoroughly corrupt rich person who helped him get rich, and he's finding thoroughly corrupt ways to get her
Get me a
out.
vodka tonic and some sedatives, okay? This hasn't been easy. Scratch that. Make me a mojito, will you?
But still, sedatives.
So long, corporate America. You'll not be missed.
But yeah, no need to escape from the cops after.
Clements, how are you, old boy?
Apart
Clements,
from
okay.
watching a woman sail into the sunset with millions of dollars that belong to mom and pop investors, I'm okay.
Oh, well done, well done. Conscience aside, I'll send her your best on my next holiday to the Caribbean. Thanks.
And they're called stonks. I know you didn't actually say the word stocks. I just wanted to correct you and say that they're stonks.
My apologies.
Oh yeah, what the fuck, man? Who are you and what were you doing there? Alright, I guess we know for future reference there's a, that there is a, whatchamacallem, cop zone. That's the phrase people who are human use, isn't it? Cop zone? No, what I meant to say is that there's a helicopter landing pad there, but then I started thinking about a place with lots of cops, and my programming directed me to phrase cop zone. They're short, they're sweet, but these Stubbs missions have been kind of fun. Like, not a whole lot of dialogue with that lady, but I kind of wish she'd been more of a character now. I wish we'd spent a little more time with her. You know, maybe that would have made for a hell of a mission, though, considering how much cop attention we had right from jump.
You wouldn't be looking for trouble, would you?
Who the hell are you, and how did your voice stay at the exact same pitch, no matter how far away I got from you? Or volume, rather. Been playing these games where like, if you don't, like, what you'll call them, Ghost of Tsushima. If you're not making eye contact with someone as they talk, you suddenly, their voice just drops out. Well, we actually used a grenade. I think we may have lost money on that mission just by even using one, but whatever. It's about completing the missions now. I think it's about time to call it a video here. But let's go ahead and do. I know I was going to do manual saves after each biker mission, but we're close enough to headquarters to do a manual save, and also these bike theft missions. I feel like it's maybe it makes no sense at all, but it does seem like you should be on your bike when you're going out to steal a bike, because I may be in a bike chase at some point, which. Well, chasing a motorbike in a car can be tricky if you can't maneuver to the same place as it can. It also can be easy if it's not driving faster than you can keep up with, and it's not driving into alleys you can't get into. You just ram the frickin' bike and knock the driver off of it. Of course, you don't want to damage or blow up. I guess it doesn't matter if you damage it or not, but you don't want to like wreck the bike that you're trying to steal. So why are you going and saying why are you the one to blame? That's two different questions, buddy. Which one do you want me to answer? I want more sawed-off shotgun ammo. I used like 2 or 3 shots there.
I'm busy being a
Alright. I don't know how often you can call him, but it doesn't seem like it's all that often. Although, if you just do missions and I didn't save between each one, then not a whole lot of time has passed. I don't see any particular reason to keep these old saves now, so I could probably save over one of them. And I think it is time to call it a video now. I kind of didn't have a timer going this time. I kind of vaguely know what time the video is supposed to be over. And it should be over about 2 minutes, 25 seconds ago. So see you guys next time for more stuff.